It's normal for you not to have all the documents. So those of you feeling bad that, oh, you don't have this document, you don't have that document, it's fine. I don't want to waste my time on someone I feel like it's not going to be productive. I don't waste my time on someone I feel like it's not even going to listen to anything I'm going to say.
I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind.
So one of you reached out to me and then you were complaining about the fact that you did not have your passport, your international passport. You're talking about the fact that there are some documents you didn't have. You're listing out all those documents. All these documents are documents that is required of you. Your international passport, even before you even start your application, your international passport is your passport that you are like, okay, you know what, this is to show that this is my country, and some other documents. So the reason that some of you are not preparing these documents is because of you guys are looking at the money that you have to spend. And to be honest, I understand that a lot of you are not working, a lot of you are not doing some things right now. You guys are students, some of you are still in school, some of you are about graduating. So I can actually understand why it's a law for you guys. The money that they're calling, imagine that you pay for international passports, then you now come and pay for police clearance, all these things that you pay for. If you don't do your applications without this document, then you don't really have an identity, because this document is what they'll use to know you. They want to know who you are. This document is what they'll use to like know where you're from. So your international passport is something that you should even prepare first, even before you even start thinking of that you want to apply to any university or to any scholarship. Your international passport is something that you have to think about first. So if you say now that, okay, this price is too much, then how would they know you? Talking about your police clearance, that one I did a separate video and I spoke about your police clearance. I spoke about it. I talked about those people that even got their own. I even remember doing a live video talking about those people that got their police clearance, how they got their police clearance, you know. So if you don't have all the documents, you can actually provide some of the documents. Get them gradually. It's just that you guys are trying to rush. You don't need to rush the application. Start with the ones you have. If you have international passports, upload that one. When you don't have, you go and buy that one this week. Next week you go and get the other one, because I've been talking about this scholarship since last year, even 2 years ago. I've been talking about the CSC scholarship. I've been actually making sure that you guys have the documents. I even remember introducing one of my friends to my channel to even talk about it, because I did not want it to be like as if no, I'm coming to tell you people the wrong thing. That was even one of the reasons I brought that girl, because me, I have done my own application since 2019. I had not even gone on that website to do any application for anybody, you know, though yes, I tell people how to do it, they do it. I have not done any application for anybody, so I know that it was since 2019 that I did my own application, or 2018, then I got the scholarship 2019. I did my own like around that period, right? So the reason I brought the girl now to come and talk about the CS is because I knew that she was about graduating at that period. She was about graduating. And I knew that she was going to do her own application. And I knew that she was really start preparing her own documents and preparing the things that she was going to use for her own application. So you see, that's what actually brought her to talk about it. So when I brought this girl, you guys asked me questions. You guys said, oh, thank you, this, Oma, thank you that you are helping us. But then you guys are still not preparing your documents. So people are still complaining about the documents. You don't want to submit this scholarship thing late. Yes, you don't want to submit late. Like if you're going to be resuming around July, you want to make sure that you have finished your application around March, you know, around April, you know, you have submitted, right? So, but if you know that your school is resuming around like December, you know that okay, you still have more time to do your application. But I will advise you, I will really advise you that you should just put your mind, especially because now a lot of schools currently in China are on break. So school is going to resume like next month, around March. Yes, around March, a lot of schools are going to resume. So that's when they will even start processing admission, processing a lot of things, So that around March is when you want to, like, okay, let me start doing my own application. So if you feel like you've not started your own, you can actually start it now. It's not even too late. You can prepare your document. Anyone that you can prepare, just prepare. Talking about that passport, international passport, all you need to do is to go to the office, the immigration office, sorry. Go to the immigration office and actually do the everything. Sometimes they ask you to bring your photograph. So make sure you go there and you do everything. Talking about the police clearance, a lot of people who had done theirs, they even when I did a video about the police clearance, a lot of people actually spoke about it, and they said about how hard it was for them to get their police clearance, how much they paid. Some people said they paid around 50,000 naira, and some people are just telling me the price, because even me, I didn't even know that the price had increased. When I did my own, I'm sure it wasn't even up to 10k safe. I remember it wasn't that much. But you see, the people that did their own around this period, you see that they are really complaining. They say the price is now high, blah 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 blah. And I can understand why they're complaining, because they are students. For those of you that don't know, just start saving money, prepare. I know that there are a lot of other applications, there are a lot of other scholarship applications, but most times this document is something that you will still use. The documents I'm using now for a lot of things are documents I prepared since for that application, even before I even start applying for the CSC scholarship, right? I remember that the documents I used to do the PTDF, because I remember doing PTDF scholarship, I remember applying even to the Commonwealth, and it's not like I got in. And all those scholarships, if you're just even submitting documents, and then when they call you for interview, they're just there talking to you, asking you, okay, what paper have you published? They're just there asking you a lot of questions. But you see, because I had already prepared my documents, the moment CS came, I just hurriedly just filled in my application. I told you guys that it took me like 2 days to actually do my application, because I was really serious, right? But now, for those of you that feel like, I don't have this document, I don't have this document, I can understand, but you still have time. Just make sure that you try to prepare all your documents. You don't even need to rush. You don't need to rush, because it's normal for you not to have all the documents. It's normal for you not to have all the documents. So those of you feeling bad that, oh, you don't have this document, you don't have that document, it's fine. Some of you even reaching out to me, you don't even know how to get the document. See, there's a lot of ways to do this thing. Even this police clearance, some of you that I'm not able to get it, you can actually just check online. Google is your friend. Some of the document that you feel like you can't get, I feel like there are some people that can do these things for you online. Like, I know that you don't want to be scammed, so that's why I always like do it yourself. But if you check online, browse online to see, okay, how can I get this document in this place? Where are you staying? If you are staying in Lagos, Port Harcourt, wherever you are staying, just check online, check on Google and browse, like, okay, I want to get this particular document in Lagos, put where you are staying, so that by when you put where you are staying now, Google is going to show you a lot of places that you can actually go and get this thing. The earlier you get it, the better for you. Don't come and tell me, oh my, I missed the deadline, because even currently now, I don't even know the exact deadline. I cannot even tell you the exact deadline, because so many schools have their own deadline. One of the reasons why I cannot tell you deadline is that, yes, you can finish applying to CSC now, and then maybe the school that you're applying to, their application date is like closing like around January safe, and you are still there doing application because CSC is open now. Because CSC is open now does not mean that the school that you're going to apply to is going to still be open. So that's why you don't want to just rely entirely on just CSC alone. Remember that is the school that's going to select you, and they're not going to be there waiting for you. There are plenty of students, there are plenty of people that want the same scholarship that you want. So while you are doing your application, ensure that you are aware of the deadline of your school, so that you'll not be here choosing school that have already closed since when. So while you are doing your application, check the deadlines of the school, so that you don't just go and do rubbish and apply to what rubbish. Talking about documents, I've already done a video about documents that you need to do your application. And the beautiful thing about the CSC is that before you even start uploading, there's already a platform that you fill in everything before you now go to the next level where you now have to start uploading all the documents, right? So if you feel like, okay, I don't have the document now, you can start filling everything. Like, people say that you have to submit immediately you start your application. No, you don't have to submit immediately you start your application. You can just start filling everything, you save it, make sure you save it, right? Then when you now have the documents, then you now start uploading. Not that you've not even started anything at all, you're just complaining, send me message, my feel for me. This, no, you can do it yourself. Just get your document. That's the most important thing. It's even the document itself. It's not even the feeling itself. That's why when I started doing the video, I came and I spoke about the documents. Yes, I came and I spoke about the documents. The reason I wasn't even starting with the application or the filling of the form is because I knew that it's very easy. I knew that it's very, very easy to actually go on there and fill in all the application details and fill in everything. I knew it was very easy. So that is why I did not start with filling application. I just started with the documents that you needed last year. I know that there were some people that said, you know what, I would do the application for them. But when it was time for me to actually do the application for them, because there are some people I said, okay, you know what, I'm going to do this application for you for free. I realized that when it was time for me to now do the application for them, some of them don't even have all their documents. It's shocking. Like, I know that you say, oh, how can you not have international passport? But I'm 100% sure there's some people looking at me now that they want to do this application, they don't have the international passport. People just are lazy. It's not like they don't want to get it. It's just that they feel lazy to get it. Also, they are scared and thinking that they have to spend so much money to get all these documents. But I feel like these documents is still something you're going to use even if you're applying for your visa, right? Like, maybe you have gotten admission into a university and you're like, okay, you know what, I'll apply for my visa. These documents is still something you're going to use, so you cannot even run away from it. Last you will still use it. So that's why when people are like, oh, I don't have money for this, I don't have money for this, remember, I'm like, are you really sure you're going to go abroad? Because all these documents is something that you're going to use. So you don't need to run away from it. You also don't need to be feeling like it's too demanding, it's too expensive, because it's still something that you're going to use while you're applying for your visa application. So try to just do it. Just do it on time. Personally, for me now, I would not mind to do this application and do it online. When I'm ready, like this, when I'm ready, I know I've already done the live video or done a video showing you guys how to do it online. But one of the reasons why I have not like showed you guys the exact process is because I'm just waiting, right? I'm waiting till like maybe the beginning of February. Then I'm going to really, really show you guys some detailed stuff, because I understand that some of you have not yet gotten your document. I understand that fact, so I don't want to like, okay, rush you guys. At the same time, it's not just CS you want to apply to. There are other schools that you don't even need all the documents. Yes, there are some schools that you don't need all the documents. So if you feel like, okay, the one for CSU, I don't have this document and I'm not able to get it, fine, you can try another one and see. If you know that, okay, that one you can be able to get, fine, you go for it. Not that you are just all about that, oh, I don't have it, oh, I don't have that. That's just it. Like, oh man, I don't have it. I'm just like, I'm not going to stress myself. So is it not me you want to stress? Like, sometimes then those people who like to be talking too much, asking so many questions, all the things that you still tell them, they'll still not just do it. And I don't need to understand, because in my mind I'm like, okay, so why are you asking me? If you're asking for some information and then I come and I'm telling you all the information that you need, why won't you just do them? Like, why won't you just do them? If you know that you feel like, oh man, this is what I want, this is what I need from you, and I'm telling you all the things, I'm giving you links, I'm helping you, and you're not even doing anything, like, you're literally not doing anything. So in my mind I'm like, am I a fool just talking to you? Like, so why are you asking me all these questions? So that's how I'm even feeling right now. But I know that there are some people who are very serious. I know some few people who, whenever I just give them the link, I tell them what to do, they literally just do it. They literally just do it, like, seriously. And I'm like, have you finished? I say, yes, I finished. And I'm like, shocked. Like, you did not even ask me any question. You didn't even ask me anything. And I'm so shocked, because I'm like, that is really amazing. These are the kind of people that I like to work with. Not people that would even be asking you so many questions. And at the end of the day, you're not going to do anything with anything that you've spoken to them, or anything that you've told them, you know. And I know that I understand there are some people that are confused about these things, but in my mind, I'm like, if you are going to be coming to this place, you need to learn how to do things basically on your own. And most information that you need, you have to know that you get them on online, like on Google. All the information you need about anything, like literally now we are in the phone age, we're in the Google age. Anything that you need to know, you can just go online. Google is your friend, check it, and you will find it, But then if you feel like, okay, I need someone who have experience. I feel like someone that's already there to help me, to guide me. Then if I'm guiding you, then you need to know that I expect you to do the things that I'm saying to you. Because in my mind, I'm like, okay, if you're reaching out to me and I'm guiding you on what to do, you're not taking all those steps or you're not taking the actions, then in my mind, I'm like, am I just wasting my time? No, I don't want to waste my time. Okay. I don't want to waste my time on someone I feel like it's not going to be productive. I don't waste my time on someone I feel like it's not even going to listen to anything I'm going to say, right? So that at the end of the day, when I feel like, okay, I'm done talking about CSC scholarship, I'm going to another niche, because I'm not going to keep talking about CSC scholarship forever. Right now, I'm just talking about it because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be graduating soon, so I'm talking about it now. But I know that there will be a period of time that I won't really be talking about it. There will be a period of time that I'll probably be doing something else. Just like before I came to China, I wasn't doing CSC. Right, I was doing a lot of other things. I was talking about like doing cover songs. There were some things I was doing then because at that time that was what I was doing. That was the level I feel like God had taken me to. So I would come talk about motivational stuff. I'll come online. I'll talk about singing. I will sing cover songs. And if I wanted to keep singing cover songs, I would have kept doing so well. If you check my videos, like some of my popular videos, you see that there were those times I was doing like cover songs, right? So if I wanted to keep doing cover songs, I feel like I would have been doing so well too. But for me, I felt like if God had helped me to get this scholarship that is also helping me, why don't I also help someone, or why don't I use it to literally to give back, right? So that's something I started thinking about. I could actually use this blessing that God has actually blessed me with to actually help someone that want to probably get a scholarship or want to get something. It's not as if no, the whole CSC thing just boom came. No, I was actually talking about China. Like when I was actually posting my YouTube videos, right, and I remember hiring like a manager or something to manage my accounts, manage me. Hey, that manager was so expensive, God. So I remember just hiring that manager to manage me, give me topics, what to talk about. And then she said, why don't you talk about China? And I like China. I did not even want to talk about China because China is very, very secretive. Like, even on their own, guys, they don't like anybody to invade in their privacy. You can imagine a country that they have their own YouTube, they have their own Google, Baidu, they have their own everything, literally everything. Like for me to be online, right? I have to use like a VPN in order for me to be online. But for them, like the Chinese people, you cannot use VPN. They will know that you're using VPN. But me as an international, I think I can use VPN. I don't know if Chinese people can use VPN though. But right now, in order for you to use like other platforms like TikTok, even TikTok said they have their own TikTok, right? So I remember like when my manager was telling me, why don't you talk about China? And I was like, hey, talk about China. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't want to talk about these people. What if I say something that, can get me in trouble? She said, what can you say to get you in trouble? Because a lot of people want to come to China, right? So I remember, okay, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to talk about this China. I'm going to help people to migrate here. So my YouTube, it's about migration to China and then talking about like vlog, like my lifestyle. So that's when I actually just started talking about YouTube, talking about everything that has to do with like coming to China. It was really amazing. Like the way the video started blowing up, I was like, whoa, so really this is something that people want to hear. And then I said, okay, what do I think that have really helped me, coming to this place? And that was CSC. CSC really helped me. Getting the scholarship really helped me, So I started talking about the CSC, and it was really doing so well. Currently, I feel like the people or the country that watch me more compared to every other country is Saudi Arabia, which is so shocking. Who would have thought that Saudi Arabia will be the country that will be watching my video? This is what God. So before it was actually USA, there was one time it was UK, and then Saudi Arabia. So I really appreciate the people that watch my channel, the people that support me. I don't even take guys for granted. But I also want that those people who are lacking behind, I just want to also encourage. Let it not be like I'm always telling you guys, get your document, do what I'm saying. No. I think I should also try to be really encouraging, because I know that there are some people who have even tried everything that I have said on my channel and maybe it won't work out for them. I'm not going to come and deceive you that it's everybody that's going to get a scholarship. It's a scholarship, for crying out loud. It's a scholarship. There's some people with first class that have applied, they didn't get. There's some people with 2 that applied, they didn't get. People with 2 that have gotten. I even know somebody that have an HND and got this scholarship. So sometimes you may be there thinking that you have to be gay upstairs is on point. But I feel like it's just God grace and these people knowing the kind of people that they want. Think about it. Those people who come to do their bachelors and they do it in Chinese. I am telling you that their Chinese might not be that good, or their degree might not be that good, because imagine doing a course in Chinese. Just imagine that, doing a course in Chinese. It's not going to be easy. But there are people that have come here to do their course in Chinese, and somehow after everything they still got opportunities, right? So that can be you. That can be you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you did, and I always want to thank you guys for always supporting your girl. Thank you. Okay, I really do love you guys. I want you to know this from the bottom of my heart. Anytime I just come here to say, you know what, I'm done talking about CSC, just know that I have tried now. I have tried on to the next level of my life. But seriously, thank you guys for supporting your girl. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.